Hello, I'm Keith Willits. I'm chairman of the TM Forum, and I'd like to spend a few minutes explaining how your company can benefit by joining one of the world's most successful industry groups. With more than 700 member companies in 75 countries, we serve the communications, cable and media industries. We focus on improving business effectiveness, creating, delivering and charging for services, and continuing to make good returns in these tough times. And that's not easy. Over recent years, the margins on services have dropped significantly, and we're seeing low growth in many markets. Even in expanding markets, fierce competition is reducing profits, and sooner or later, all markets saturate. Better to plan for that position early rather than try to make major changes just when your revenues start to dip. Now, continued success depends on three vital things: continually driving down operating costs, keeping the customers you already have, and unlocking new sources of revenue. Underpinning all of this is your ability to move very quickly, becoming what we call a lean and agile service provider. And that's what we concentrate on, providing the global industry forum for providers and their suppliers, and delivering innovative answers to new challenges. Leadership, industry research, benchmarking, best practices, and of course, industry standards. Through the forum, you can get a close-up look at emerging market ideas and an opportunity to influence them. The forum gives you a seat at the table where new ideas are being planned, lets you tap into a global community of thousands of experienced specialists, and gives you access to our extensive online libraries, publications, conferences, training programs, and webinars. So if you're in the business of delivering services and you need to simplify, cost reduce, and automate your service operations, you really need to be a member. Now, in these challenging times, service providers, indeed the whole of our industry, needs to think outside of the box to drive new revenues from new services, hang on to customers on current services, and slash the cost of delivering them. Doing that means a serious rethink on how their business runs, better, slicker processes, and a highly automated back office to deliver them. Projects to do that can involve very significant costs and risks, and put simply, that's why the forum exists, to help set the vision and reduce those costs and risks for that kind of transformation. So we help our members with strategic leadership, business guidance, industry research, best practices, and of course, industry standards. Much of these are developed by the industry for the industry in our comprehensive collaboration program that delivers through our online web communities, our publications, conferences, training programs, webinars, and so on. Now, the forum has a good reputation for continually updating and evolving as the industry changes, and that's exactly what we're continuing to do. Now, most service providers have a back office that looks a bit like spaghetti. Lots of duplicated systems, inaccurate data held in many places, disjointed business processes, and so on. And all too often, systems have been heavily customized so that integration costs are huge and changes to systems are very time-consuming and expensive. Just squeezing those costs with the same inefficient back office leads to customer service getting badly hurt, to rises in customer churn, and the slow introduction of new services. So we've led the industry's thinking in how to become a lean and agile provider through streamlining processes, cleaning up dirty data, getting rid of multiple stacks of systems, and moving to a highly automated approach. Now, this can pay huge dividends, simultaneously reducing operating costs as well as delivering better customer experience. And critically, it allows new services to become available much more quickly. But where do you start? What changes should be made, where and in what order? We can help you pinpoint where process or systems changes will deliver the best results through our business benchmarking service. This allows you to compare key performance indicators with more than 90 service providers around the world. And we also provide up-to-date market research reports. What's needed is a clear roadmap to ensure that your investment moves towards that highly efficient goal. To do that, we provide a comprehensive series of roadmaps called solution frameworks. And these are only available to our members, and they cover process re-engineering, information modeling, and SOA-based systems integration. Like Lego bricks, the building blocks of these roadmaps are standardized, but allow you the flexibility to create an architecture tailored to your specific needs. This lets you keep IT costs down by reaping the benefits of using off-the-shelf system components with straightforward integration. Now, the solution frameworks have been built by hundreds of man-years of collaborative effort by some of the world's top experts, refined through real-world implementation, and they're widely supported by industry suppliers, providing you with a strong, well-proven, and low-risk approach to improving your processes and systems. And we provide the backup and support to your teams through training, certification, extensive documentation, and our online support community. We can also help your developers become more productive. Our Prospero program provides downloadable software tools, interfaces, and online support for your developers to help them meet challenging budgets and timescales. We do this through open collaboration and exchange of software, in effect, giving you access to a huge developer support network. Put simply, membership of the forum is one of the best investments you can make. No other organization in the world focuses exclusively on business effectiveness issues of service providers and their suppliers. We help you identify where investments can deliver the best results, along with roadmaps to guide and de-risk it, plus access to a global network of industry experts with whom you can collaborate and partner. In short, your membership can pay for itself many times over. But don't take my word for it. Why not hear from some of our existing members?
BT's been involved with TMF since its inception, really, and we've been trying to push companies to come together to collaborate in an open way to really define the standards and the new products and services that are going to be needed to serve an increasingly communications-hungry world. I think the thing that the TMF does is it brings together large and small companies, established service providers, new media entrants, and the established media and advertising industries to create something really quite exciting, and it gives us all an opportunity as companies to really offer our best ideas together with the best ideas of the rest of the industry to continue to move our industry forward.
You know, one of the long-term strategic objectives that I'm working on in the TMF as the sort of lead BT delegate is to try and get as many sort of Prospero implementations as possible, and then get as many of our vendors to offer them as commercial offerings so that we can just buy off the shelf, if you like, rather than having to describe the problem space and then get them to develop a sort of particular interface.
Members receive access to an exclusive library of content, including expert-written best practice guidebooks, webinars, conference papers, white papers, and industry research reports. A wealth of relevant and up-to-date information that simply isn't available elsewhere. But some of the strongest reasons for being a member are the wide range of marketing opportunities we can offer. Our Management World conferences are recognized as must-attend events, attracting a worldwide senior audience. Member-only marketing opportunities range from sponsorship, hospitality suites and expo space to involvement in our live technology demos. We could even arrange targeted prospect meetings for you. In addition, our webinar programs are a very cost-effective way to generate qualified leads. We also provide targeted advertising tools, including an online product directory, targeted advertising on our website, as well as advertising and sponsorship of our industry publications and reports, distributed to our extensive database. Put simply, membership of the forum is one of the best investments you can make. No other organisation focuses exclusively on business and service issues for service providers and their suppliers. Your payback can be many times your membership fee by getting close to your customers, positioning yourself as a proactive supplier who's helping drive the industry forward rather than one that's just watching it happen. But don't take my word for it. Why not hear from some of our members?
For us, I would say that the majority of every dollar we're spending in marketing programs to address this particular market sector is actually being invested through the TM Forum.